What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing great and welcome back to this new episode. In this video I'm going to show you newly launched fragrances from the house of Paris Corner in the year 2023, and all these fragrances are must-haves. Most of their fragrances, I can say like almost 90% of their fragrances are amazing. So it was very difficult for me to choose these fragrances, but I have tried to choose the best of the best. So I'm going to show you some of their fragrances which are not launched yet. They are going to launch these fragrances in next couple of months, but luckily I got my hands on these fragrances, so I'm going to show you those fragrances. And other than that, all these fragrances are very new. They have launched in the year of 2023. I think maybe one or two were launched in year 2022, but in short, all of these fragrances are very new, and I have tried to pick the fragrances which are definitely new first of all. But there are some fragrances which have been launched in the early 2023 or in the end of 2022, but somehow they never get that fame. They never get hyped. So I have picked almost very new kind of fragrances here. So let's start our list, and I'm sure you are going to love it. So let's start. So first of all, I am going to show you two fragrances which were launched in the early 2023 or maybe at the end of 2022. And both of these fragrances are amazingly good, but somehow they never get hyped. I got these fragrances from a long time, but unfortunately I was not able to review them. But I'm going to review these fragrances very soon, within this month. So here I got Wayward Charlie and Forbidden Sugar, as you can see here. And both of these fragrances are inspired by Fran Boclet's Sugar and Cocaine, and both of these fragrances are very nice. Just wait for my detailed review if you are interested. And in my detailed review, I'm going to tell you that how these fragrances actually smells and how close these are to the originals. But for the time being, I have Wayward Charlie and Forbidden Sugar here for you. You guys must try it out. Both of these fragrances are very nice. At the next spot, I got three fragrances for you guys, and once again, these fragrances were launched in the mid or in the beginning of year 2023, but somehow once again they never get hyped. But all these fragrances are amazingly good, and all these three fragrances are inspired by the fragrances of Louis Vuitton. And here I'm talking about a collection called Lieu de Sport, if I'm saying it right, Lieu de Sport, and they have launched three fragrances in this collection. There was Arena, and then there was Amber and Noche, and all these three fragrances are really good quality blending. Everything is very nice. And this one, Arena, is inspired by Louis Vuitton's Les Sables Roses or Les Sables Roses from the house of Louis Vuitton. I'm sure I'm saying it right because these French names are not easy for me to pronounce. But this collection, Lieu de Sport, is amazingly good. All three fragrances in this collection are good. The juice quality, blending, everything is very nice. And very soon I'm going to review all these fragrances for you guys. So this was on the next spot for you guys. And now on the other spot is a fragrance which I have recently added in my another list video, in my tobacco, the best tobacco list video. And that one is Woo Elegante. And trust me guys, this one smells so good, and I'm going to review this perfume very soon. But right now I can tell you that this is a hell of a good fragrance. If you like tobacco with neroli and some a mix of dark and bright notes, you are going to love it. The next one I got for you guys here is Amir Factory Edition, and there are 5 fragrances in this line, and trust me guys, the whole collection is lit. It's amazingly good. Highly recommended. Just close your eyes and get all these fragrances, and all of them are amazingly good. The quality, blending, fragrance, everything is top notch. It's just wow. I'm going to review the whole line, but in 2 parts. There are 3 fragrances in this collection which are meant to be used in winters. So I'm going to review that 3 fragrances next week, and the other 2 which are meant to be used in summer, I'm going to review those 2 fragrances in a month or 2. So the whole 5 fragrances are amazingly good. There is Campfire, there is Rich Santal, there is Warm Leather, there is Ultra Citrus, and then there is just Bergamo, if I'm not wrong. But all 5 are amazingly good. So this was Amir Factory Edition. Do check it out, or if you Trust me, just buy all 5 and you will never regret. So this was Amir. And the next one I got here is another collection, which is Valar Series or Valar Series. I have just reviewed the whole line a couple of weeks back, I think 2 weeks back, and all 3 fragrances are very nice. Especially Smoky Leather is my favorite, and this is a killer of a fragrance. Amazingly good if you are looking something very smoky, leathery, and very dark type of fragrance for your winters. Do check it out and you are going to love it. The fragrance blending once again is amazing here. So Smoky Leather from Valar Series, you can check out the whole series and you are going to love it. So this was Valar Series, and now let's jump to the next point. Here at this spot I got 2 fragrances from Paris Corner's Eternal series, and the first one is Meadows and the other one is Kaffi. And I'm going to review both of these fragrances today or tomorrow, and you will be able to see the review in next 2 to 3 days. But both of these fragrances are nice, but I can say that not for everyone. They are very unique type of fragrances. Eternal Meadows is something which can be used by everyone, but this one, Kaffi, this is for selective people. This is a very different kind of scent, which I'm going to review in my detailed review. But here I can tell you that from the name you can see it's a perfume which is supposed to be smell as coffee, but this is more towards the vanilla and caramel side. And here this one, Meadows, is, you can say, a fresh version of Ultra Male. A lot of people said that this smells like Ultra Male, but it's not exactly the same. And in my detailed review I'm going to tell you what are the differences, but you guys can try both of these perfumes if it's in your range. Here I got a fragrance which is not launched yet, and you will be able to get this fragrance in next couple of months, maybe in the start or the mid of February. But luckily I got my hands on these fragrances, and I can tell you that this one is very, very, very nice. And here I'm talking about Autobiography Series, and here this is Salty Breeze. And Salty Breeze, as you can see from the name, this is salty and oceanic kind of scent. I'm going to review this perfume very soon in detail because this is a beautiful scent for summers. So Autobiography Salty Breeze. And the next one I got here is once again from the Autobiography series, and this one is something I really love. If you are looking something amazingly good for coming summers, if you're looking for a summer scent and you want to buy it now, just get Autobiography Citron Vanilla, and this one is so good. I'm going to review this one along with Autobiography Salty Breeze in coming week, and I can tell you that both of these fragrances are very nice, and both of these fragrances are blind buy worthy. So if you're looking for some summer kind of fragrances, do check them out. And now let's jump to the next spot. Here I got a fragrance which I have reviewed, I think, a couple of months back, and this one is one of my the most favorite fragrances. And here I'm talking about Phenomenal 14 from the house of Paris Corner, which comes under their brand North Stack. And trust me guys, I have reviewed this fragrance in detail. You can check out my channel if you're interested. But this is a niche quality scent, a niche quality juice on a very affordable price. Presentation, everything is top notch. The blending, the quality is so good. Check out my detailed review if you're interested. But I can tell you that if you are looking for something amazingly good, which smells rich, which smells unique, check this out. And by the way, this is something very similar to Jazz Club, and amazingly good scent. So this was Phenomenal 14 from North Stack Paris Corner. The next one I got here is once again from their North Stack series, and this is Hypnotic U, and this is an amazingly good clone of Spirit of Dubai's Maidan. Quality, blending, everything is so good. I haven't reviewed this perfume yet. Do let me know in the comments if you want me to review this perfume. So I'm going to review it. But Hypnotic Oud Quinze from North Stack is another great release from the house of Paris Corner. Do check it out if you like Spirit of Dubai's Maidan, if you like that Middle Eastern type of scent, that green cypriol based scents, you're going to love it. Amazing perfume. The next one I got here is Rakat. I have already reviewed this fragrance a couple of months back in detail, and this is a clone of Baby Cat. And trust me guys, if you're looking for something powdery, ambery, dusty, vanilla and spicy amber, do check it out and you are going to love it. If you like that spicy vanilla kind of fragrances, then this is something amazing for you. For me, I think this is one of the best release from the house of Paris Corner, because this one lasts for a very long time. The blending, the quality, everything is top notch. Just search Rakat in YouTube and you will be able to see that a lot of famous YouTubers, reviewers have already reviewed this perfume, and they are putting it on the top of their list, or on the top of their collection. And I have already reviewed this perfume in detail. You can check out my channel if you are interested, but I can tell you that if you are into that spicy, ambery, powdery kind of fragrances, you are going to love it. If you like Baby Cat but it's out of your range, it's very expensive, go get it and you will come and thank me later. So this was Rakat. Now let's jump to the next fragrance. The next one I got here is a fragrance which is recently released, but somehow not many people here are talking about it. And here I'm talking about Kissa from the house of Paris Corner. This is a freshie. It's a blend of two fragrances, which I'm going to tell you once I'm going to review this perfume. But right now I can tell you that this is a fragrance which is based on mango, some bergamot, some citrusy, some fruity notes. And this is a fresh kind of fragrance and it smells so good. You can try this out. I'm not going to tell you a lot about this fragrance here because this is like a list kind of video, but I'm going to review this perfume very soon. But this is something you must try. So this is Kissa. The next one I got here is once again a newly launched fragrance, and I don't know if many people have talked about it except Anib from the YouTube channel Aromatics. This is Kaffi, and trust me guys, if you are into Middle Eastern type of fragrances, you like that woody kind of scents, you are going to love it. This is once again a fusion of fresh and dark type of accords, and it smells very nice. It's a very unique type of scent, and I'm also going to review this one very soon. So Kaffi at this spot. The next one I got here is a perfume which I have reviewed a couple of months back, and that was an exclusive review. And here I'm talking about Amir Cherry Cola. My detailed review is available on my YouTube channel, so if you're interested, you can check it out. And this is Mencera's Tonka Cola inspired virgin fragrance, and trust me guys, this one smells very nice. The same beautiful cola vibe, that fuzziness with some spices and note of cinnamon. You can check out the detailed review on my channel if you're interested. So this is Cherry Cola from the house of Paris Corner from Amir. The next one I got here is very interesting, and this is a very newly launched fragrance. And here I'm talking about Khair Pistachio. And as you can see from the name, I think you have already guessed it. This is an inspired version, or you can say an alternative of Kayali's Yum Gelato Pistachio, something, Pistachio 33. And trust me guys, this one smells better than the original. A lot of my friends have already tried it and they are really loving it. I'm going to review this perfume today or tomorrow, and you will be able to see the detailed review in next couple of days. So this was Khair Pistachio, a must-have perfume in your collection. So let's jump to the next one, and the next one here is once again from the Khair collection, and this one is only Khair. The one I showed you before was Khair Pistachio, but this is only Khair from the house of Paris Corner. And trust me guys, once again, this one is amazingly good. If you like incensey, fresh type of fragrances, you are going to love it. And let me tell you that this is something very similar to a perfume which comes from the house known as Kissa, and one of their top seller, which is Imperial Valley. So this is something very similar. If you like Imperial Valley, you are going to love it. Do check it out. Both of these fragrances are amazingly good. And now let's jump to the next fragrance. And now finally I got two more fragrances for you here on this spot, and both of these fragrances are not released yet, Once again, I got my hands on these fragrances before the launch. Thanks to Paris Corner, thanks to our Shamlan Bhai for sending me all these fragrances before the launching. And this is really something very great, and you feel really honored. So here are two newly launched fragrances in a North Stag collection, and both of them are here with me. And the first one is North Stag Expressions 1 UN or UN. I don't know if you say it UN or UN. And the other one is North Stag Expressions number 2 Dukes. And here you go. And let me show you the boxes. So I'm revealing these boxes in this video, and I think no one knows about these fragrances yet. And you guys, my viewer, will be among those few lucky people who are going to watch these fragrances before the launch. So here you go. See the boxes, they both look so good, and let me show you that how this box is open. So here you go. This is how the box is open. See the packaging, and everything is so lit. I'm going to review both of these fragrances very soon, and even the bottles looks so amazingly good. High class stuff, guys, high class stuff. I'm going to review both of these fragrances maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow, but you will be able to see my review, my detailed review in coming week. So stay tuned if you want to know about these two fragrances, but I can tell you that both of these fragrances are amazingly good. Put them on your wish list, in your bucket list, and be sure to get both of these fragrances once they are going to launched. So this was my video for today, which was about Paris Corner's newly launched fragrances, or you can say some must-have fragrances from the year 2023. So I hope you liked this collection. I have tried to pick some very different and new fragrances here. So do let me know in the comments that how was this collection, how was this list, and I'm going to catch you in another review of another great product. Until then, take care and bye. Put your scent on, stay fragrant. Happy New Year.